Are you trying to find grants for your project, but you have no idea where to start?
I totally get it. When I joined the Finding Maw team, Ton asked me for some help finding grants for the project. And while I had some experience with more academic and nonprofit grants, the documentary grant world is a whole different beast. So we were really starting from square one, and I'm going to give you all the tips that I wish I had back then, 2 years ago, when I first started this journey. Now, disclaimer, the number one thing that's going to get your project funded is networking and connections within the industry. John has already talked about this in previous videos, so I'm not going to go into it too much, but you should be meeting people while you're also doing these grants. The first resource I'm going to show you is the website of the International Documentary Association. IDA is great. They have a lot of resources on here. We're going to go to one specifically. It is under funding, and it is the grants directory. This is basically a giant spreadsheet of all of the grants that they have knowledge of. It is a little bit outdated, but it's still really helpful. We'll give you a lot of good links. As you can see, there are tons on here, so just go through, see which ones fit with your film. I also recommend checking out Film Freeway is another good site that's free to look at. And once you're a little deeper into your project and you have some funding, I would recommend looking into a paid grant service. The one we use is called Grant Station. There are lots of them out there. You can do some research on it, but it really does help with getting you access to some other grants that aren't on the free websites. And the last tip is you need to keep these things organized. You need to be keeping a list or spreadsheet of all of the grants that you're looking at, when you applied, when you submitted, when you're going to hear back, who did it, how much it's worth. All of that information needs to be readily accessible for your entire team. Good luck, go get that money.